All right, y'all. Today we're going to be making the basic classic granny square. You can turn these squares into blankets, bags, cardigans, even wall art if you're feeling fancy. So let's get into it. This is what the finished product will look like, and it's really easy. So here is the supplies we're going to be using. First, I'm going to be using a crochet hook, a 5.5, and the yarn that I'm using on that crochet I'm using on the square you just saw is the Premier Puzzle. It's 100% acrylic. I'm loving the pattern on this. It's given fall. And if you want to get it yourself, the color is Kickball. It's 328 yards. And if you look on the back here, it recommends us to use a size 6. If you look right here, size 6 crochet hook. But we're going to use a size 5.5. And this is considered uh, a chunky yarn. As you can see right here, see where it says number 5? So this is really a chunky yarn right here. So let's get started. Okay, first and foremost, we're going to make a slip knot. So all I do is fold the yarn in half like that. Bring it up in between here and pull it. That's not a good slip knot. We want more hangage. So I'm going to give more space. Sorry if it's a little blurry there. And my nails are getting in the way that need to be done. But we'll talk about that another time. So here's my slip knot. I'm taking my crochet hook and we are going to chain 3. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. So we have 3 chains on the hook. 1, 2, and 3. And so I'm going to go into this first chain right there. We're going to go into that top of that first chain and we're going to do a slip stitch. So we're just going to yarn over, pull through, and pull through. And so we have a circle here. So here's our circle. And inside this circle, we're going to make 4 clusters of 3 double crochets. So we're going to crochet 4 right here. We're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in the circle, and be careful now, don't go in between here. We want to go right through the center of where we join this at. So we're doing double crochets in here. So we're doing 3. This is our first double crochet. Yarn over, through. This is our second double crochet. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So we have 3 double crochets. See that? And then we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. And now we're going to do 3 more clusters of crochets. This chain is going to end up being a corner. And as we go through it, you'll see it forming. So we're going to do another double crochet. If you see, I'm holding the tail so that I'm crocheting over it. Yarn over. See how I'm crocheting through the ring and over the tail. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. So there's my 2. And we're going to do one more. Let me get some yarn here. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. And see, we have our 3 double crochets, and we're going to do chain 2. And if you look, see how the corners are there? So here's a corner, here's a corner, and we just create another corner. And we're going to do another cluster of double crochets. So we're going to yarn over, pull through 2. 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 My 2 double crochets, one more through the center. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now you see I have 1, 2, 3 corners and 1, 2, 3 clusters. Now keep in mind I have to make one more corner. So we're going to chain 2. So every time we chain 2, we're creating that corner. Now here, this is going to count as a double crochet. So we're only going to put 2 more double crochets in this circle. So we're through the middle, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's our 1. That's our 1. Back through the center, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. And this double crochet is going to be our third cluster. So we're going to, instead of going to the top of this chain, we're going to go in this space and do a slip stitch to connect it. So we're going to go through there, yarn over, pull through, pull through. And so if you look at our square. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And these are our corners. And you're going to do the same thing the whole way around. So keep in mind, when you start off, you're going to chain 4. And you can modify this chain 4 if you find that, my yarn is a little tangled up here. Let me get it. If you find out that your stitches are tight, or should I say, if you find out your stitches are loose, you might want to do a chain 5 instead. My stitches are on the tight side, so I'm doing a chain 4. If you find that your stitches are a little loose, or you could do a chain 3. Or if you find your stitches are even tighter than this, you could do a chain chain 5. So I pulled my string to kind of close that gap in the middle, and we'll hide this yarn later. So we have a closed gap and our little tiny cluster here. We chained 4, and we're going to do 2 double crochets in this space. That's 1, 2. And then on top of these clusters, we're going to do a double crochet in each chain. Be careful when you do your double crochets on the corner to pull it over just a little bit so that you don't miss this last chain, this first chain right here. So we're going to do a double crochet in there, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to do our next double crochet into the next chain right through there, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to do our double crochet in the next chain, which is right there, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we've come to that first corner. We're going to do 2 double crochets in the corner. That's 1, and 2. Oop, oop, oop. Let's not mess it up. Excuse me. That's 2 double crochets in that space. Now we're going to chain 2. And we're going to slide this over a little bit and put 2 more double crochets right in that space. Here's our next one. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And there's our corner. So each corner is going to consist of 2 double crochets, 2 chains, 2 double crochets. And now we're going to do a double crochet into each chain. One double crochet, and there's 3 clusters here, so there's 3 chains, or 3 double crochets rather. 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets. I think we're a little tangled up here. Okay. So now we're at the space. So we're going to do 2 double crochets. Remember we did the last corner? 2 double crochets in that space. That's 1. That's 2. Now we're going to chain 2. And then we're going to do 2 more double crochets in that same space. Okay. And now we're going to put double crochets in these 3 chains. Here's the first one. Excuse me. Got a little cold here. Next double crochet into the next chain. Double crochet in the next chain. And now we're at the next corner. So we're going to do 2 double crochets in this space. Okay, and we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. we're going to do 2 more double crochets in this space. Sorry, it keeps getting out of focus here. And then we're going to do our double crochets into these chains. Double crochet into that chain. That's 1. Double crochet into that chain. That's 2. And double crochet to that chain. That's 3. And in this corner, what we're going to do, there's no other place for us to put a double crochet. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a double crochet into this space right through there. So yarn over, do my double crochet, and then I'm going to slip stitch through this space. Okay, now look at our square, right? And I'm at the corner again. So at the corner again, I'm just going to start over. We're going to do 4 and 2 double crochets. Okay, that's 1, 2, and then we're going to do a double crochet into each chain all the way over until we get to this space. And this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So each section should be 7. If it's not 7, that means it's less than 7. You skipped 1. All right, and that means you might need to pull your work out, i.e. frog it. So we're going to chain, we're going to go in there, do our next double crochet. This is our second one. We got a little tangle here. Here's our third one. Okay. And here's our fourth one. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Here's our fifth one. Here's number 6. And here's number 7. Each time we go around this square, these sections are going to get larger and larger. So now we're at the corner again. Remember, double crochet 2 times, chain 2, and double crochet 2 more times. So I'm double crocheting in this open space at the corner 2 times. So see that? That's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets in this space. And now I'm going to chain 2. That's 1, that's 2. I'm going to slide this over and put 2 more double crochets in this space. That's 1, that's 2. Now remember, if you don't slide this over, it can hide this first chain and you can easily skip it and go here, which is going to throw everything off. So slide this over so that you can go in here and get that first chain. Now, do a double crochet in there, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 1, and this is 7 too. It's 7 on this side. This is number 2 of that 7. This is 3 double crochets for this side. This is 4, 5. I'm gonna lose count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the other one is inside the space. So that's 5. So here's 6. And then 7. And now 2 double crochets in the corner. Then chain 2 and 2 more double crochets. Okay. Now I didn't pull it over this time because I wanted you to see how easy it is for that first chain to be hidden if you forget to pull it over. And if you don't, if you forget to pull it over, just pull it over now so you can see that first chain. That first chain, there should be one little hole there, and above that hole, there's your first chain. And that's where we're going to do our first double crochet. Okay? So my microphone went out, but we're going to do a voiceover. So this is my second double crochet of 7. And untangle this a little bit. And this is my third crochet of 7. Yarn over, pull through. This is my fourth of 7. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. My fifth of 7. And this is my sixth of 7 double crochets. And now once we complete this double crochet, we'll be on the 7th one, and this is the 7th double crochet of 7 double crochets. And now I'm at the corner, so I'm going to put my 2 double crochets here in the corner. It's open space, and then I'm going to add my 2 chains and then 2 more double crochets in that same space. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Okay, and I didn't pull it over because I wanted you to see. I pulled over. This is my double crochet in the first space, double crochet in the second space, double crochet in the third space, double crochet in the fourth space, double crochet in the fifth space, double crochet space 7, 6, 7. Did I just lose count? That was 6. There's one more. We're going to double crochet in the 7th space. And now we're going to double crochet in that open space right there. I'll put a double crochet right there in that open space. Oh, I'm going to yarn over, go through, yarn over, pull 2, yarn over, pull 2. And then we're going to do a slip stitch in that open corner space. And pull through and pull through. And now we have our square. And we have done, was it 1, 2, 3 rounds? 1, 2, 3 rounds. Yeah, 3 rounds here. But you could do as many or as few as you like. The great thing about the granny squares, you can make them small, you can make them large. The first one that I did, I think I actually did 5. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I did 5. So you can see the size of it. It's a little bigger. If I put my hand on top of it, you can actually tell that it's a big granny square compared to the one that we just did. So if you put the one that we just did together on top of that, you could see the size difference. So you could do so much stuff with granny squares. You can make bags, you can make blankets, you can make cardigans, you could hang them on the wall. The sky's the limit. You can make coasters. They're fun, they're easy to do, and I think one of the great things about doing the granny square is that this particular granny square is that there's not a bunch of open holes in this solid granny square as there are in the other ones. So it makes it a little bit closed, so you don't have to worry. So see, when it gets bigger, the holes don't seem as big as they appear in a smaller one. They kind of stretch out, and you can even pull your ends tighter to make the holes smaller. But trust me, it's not going to, once you sew them all together, which I'll show you in a separate video what I'm doing with these granny squares, because I actually made these granny squares to do a cardigan for myself in which I actually sewed together a medium when I should have been a marge. And for those of you that don't know, that means I put together a size small when it should have been an extra, extra large. But anyway, I'm modifying it, and I'll explain that when I do my video when I put these together. But I just love the pattern. It's given fall. It's even given, to me, Christmas candy cane a little bit. If you look on the edge right there at the bottom of this granny square, look at that. It's like a candy cane, right? So it's like a cross between fall and Christmas. So happy crocheting your granny squares, and drop me some comments below if you have questions.